my top 10 Pokemon cards from Shining Fates. Let's go. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video. And today we are checking out my top 10 favourite cards from Shining Fates. Shining Fates is releasing this weekend, and although it is very hard to get hold of at the moment, obviously, due to severe allocations, delays, weather conditions, all sorts of crazy things are happening at the moment. But yeah, this is just my top 10 from Shining Fates. If you... Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video. And today, we're just counting down my top 10 personal favourites from Shining Fates. So, obviously, Shining Fates is the new hyped Shiny set based on Japan's Shiny Star V. There's lots of delays and issues with allocations and people not being able to get enough product. I just did a poll on my YouTube, and literally like 60 to 70% of you said that you couldn't get a single booster pack this weekend, which is very disappointing. But obviously there is a lot of issues related to shipping containers and all sorts of stuff that I don't want to get into at the moment. So here is going to be my top 10 favourite cards from Shining Fates when you can eventually get hold of them. And yes, another big thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel already. We've just got to 2,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. And this weekend we'll be doing our 2,000 subscribers giveaway special video. I'm going to be opening up the XY Tins, Greninja, Chestnut, and Delphox, and we're going to be giving away that Champions Path Elite Trainer box. So make sure you check out that when you get a chance. And yeah, but so also a big thanks go to the lovely Guardian for the full set list and getting these digital images from the Pokemon website. Click link in the description if you want to check out the full set list. But further ado, number 10 is Krobat V. So you may think, Stephen, this is not a Shining Fates card. This is from Darkness to Blaze. This is a straight up reprint in Shining Fates of the Krobat V from Darkness to Blaze. And I, for one, am very happy to see this. So although there are no competitive tournaments at the moment, on Card Market at the moment, Krobat V is going for about 9 to 10 euros in the English language, which works out at roughly, you know, £7, $10 give or take. And that's with no competitive tournaments. So for there to be a, you know, imagine if there were like tons of tournaments going on at the moment, people are playing Eternatus and stuff, it'd be going crazy. So the fact that the Krobat V is being reprinted in Shining Fates, and you'll probably pull quite a few of them on average if you're opening a lot of packs, and other people have them, and there'll just be a whole ton more Krobat Vs just floating about. So hopefully when the tournaments do resume, whenever that is, sometime later in the year, you'll be able to, you know, pick up your Krobats for your deck very cheap, because you'll be needing them with the Dene GX and Jirachi from Team Up rotating from the standard format. So yeah, this is my personal top 10 list of cards that I'm more interested in, that I thought you guys might like to see a bit more about as well. So yeah, Krobat is my number 10. And at number 9, it's Ball Guy. So this card is absolutely hilarious. Subject to so many memes. He's got so much fan art. Like, I just love this full art. I think it's going to fly under the radar a little bit when the set comes out, because there's going to be a lot more like focus on the emphasis on the Charizard, the Skyla, and sort of the more waifu full up supporters that people are going to be using. So yeah, I really like this card. It's just beautiful. I love that you can see all the Pokeballs on there. Fun fact, you can see there's a level ball there. We didn't actually know level ball was going to be in Battle Styles, the set coming out next month. We kind of guessed it would be, because we saw the level ball in the Japanese version of Ball Guy when it was revealed in Shiny Star V. So yeah, I just really like this card. It's cute, it's adorable, it's got the Pokeballs on it, and it's, you know, he's a very popular character. So he's my number 9 in my top 10. And at number 8, it's Manafee. So this will be the only sort of hollow sort of regular set card in the set. There's a bunch of other cool cards in the set, and this list is not really going to be focusing that much on competitive stuff. But Manafee is probably the strongest new card competitive-wise in the set.
Moments later.
Okay, and we're back. Fun fact, I just had my delivery of Shining Fates, so now I'm excited to open the boxes, but I want to finish the video first. Yep, so Manafee is a very strong card. Basically, you look at it's like similar to Jirachi, but you're looking at the top 6 cards of your deck, and you can add any Pokemon you want to your hand. So it's good. You're seeing one more card than Jirachi. And the Manafee itself doesn't put itself to sleep, so you can then use like Air Balloon and other cards to retreat it out, which is great. And like it's really good in like Pokemon heavy decks, and you know, like Mad Party and just ones where you got a lot of Pokemon. You're always going to find stuff with this, and also like you can also use it to find a Krobat or a Dedenne, you know, to help you draw more cards. So I think this is just cool. It's one to look out for. Don't bulk these Manafees if you can avoid it, and yeah, you know, it's going to be handy to have around with Jirachi and Dedenne rotating soon, so definitely keep an eye out for Manafee. And at number 7, it's Lapras V. So this is the shiny version of Lapras V, which was a, you know, which is originally from the Sword and Shield set. So Lapras V is, you know, Lapras in general has a lot of fans. You know, he was in a lot of the episodes of the anime. Like they surfed around on the Lapras for ages when Ash and the gang were in the Orange Islands, and then obviously in Sword and Shield, Lapras, or Sword and Shield Sun and Moon, is Lapras is the ride Pokemon. And there's always just been like a lot of Lapras around, and people love Lapras. Gen 1 Pokemon, I just love the art as well. It's just a gorgeous art, big happy Lapras, like smiling or whatever. And it's also Lapras's first ever appearance as a shiny Lapras on a Lapras card. So it's kind of like the shiny Lapras rookie card, if you want to use like sports terminology. So that's really cool as well. And I think this will be popular just as, you know, it's Lapras Gen 1, it's cool artwork. And I like it myself. And what I did find amusing though was they included shiny Lapras, but where was our shiny Snorlax V? That would have been so buzzed if we had a shiny Snorlax as well. But maybe we'll get another shiny set in the future, who knows. But number 6 is Clarion Ponyta. So when the Sword and Shield video games were first released, and they had that, you know, that 24-hour live stream in the Glimwood Tangle Forest or wherever it was, you know, the Pokemon that was revealed was Clarion Ponyta. So all that hype built up to just one Pokemon. But if it was going to be one Pokemon, it was awesome that it was Clarion Ponyta, because it's adorable. This card in particular is just absolutely great. The artwork, the leaping, the use of colours, shiny. I've never seen a shiny Clarion Ponyta before, but this is, you know, just a great example of that. And it's just beautiful. It's cute. You know, it's gonna please a lot of those casual Pokemon collectors that are fans of horses, ponies, or My Little Pony, for example. So I just think it's amazing. I think it's gorgeous. It's cute. It's adorable. Kids, adults, loads of people are going to love this card. So Clarion Ponyta is my number 6 in my list. Before we get to my top 5, I'd just like to take a moment to talk about our Patreon. So we just set it up. Patreon, PlaySkape Games. Click the link in the description if you want to check it out. We're going to have lots of bonus content. You know, behind the scenes market stuff, like me, you know, sharing links about upcoming sets and Japanese promos and all sorts of stuff. And I've also just uploaded a video that tells you how to make an account in Japan on one of the websites and buy stuff from Japan from the Pokemon Center, and from the USA as well, from outside. So highly recommend that 25-minute video there for the Squirtle tier and above. And yeah, I'd absolutely love it if you could support the Patreon. All the proceeds will go back into the video, into the YouTube channel, and, you know, making better videos and better quality content for you lovely people. But next up in our list, number 5, is Kyogre Amazing Rare. So there's 3 amazing rares in this set: the Reshiram, the Yveltal, and the Kyogre. But I think Kyogre is easily the most popular of the 3 in terms of just, like, you know, arguably, like, you know, has the most cards, universally loved. It is the box art legendary. Well, I guess the others are box art legendary, but you know what I mean. Kyogre is very popular. And you'd probably like argue amongst like Kyogre probably be like amongst the top 3 probably most popular Pokemon from the Johto from Gen 2. So I just think this is going to be a cool card. I'm not a massive fan of the yellow borders on some of the amazing rares. For some it does work quite well, like the Zamazenta, it works quite well, but I think out of the 3, definitely Kyogre is going to be the most popular, and I just love the artwork on it, the use of colours. It's just a big old like colour splash on the card. It's absolutely beautiful. And from what we've seen so far, you get an amazing rare every 10 to 15 packs on average, so it's not going to be super easy just to pull all 3 of them, unless you're buying a lot of packs. So if you can get the packs. So yeah, Kyogre Amazing Rare is my number 5. And at number 4 is our only full art waifu supporter. It's Skyla. So Skyla is a very popular gym leader from I can't remember exactly which gen she's from, Black and White. Don't ask me about video game stuff, but Skyla is very popular. This card is absolutely gorgeous. I love the background, the use of colours, like just the use of different shades of blue throughout. It's an absolutely gorgeous card. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe it might be the first time that a full art supporter, that the same person's received 3 full art cards. There was a Skyla in the black and white era. I believe there's a Skyla in Breakpoint or Breakthrough, and now obviously we got this Skyla. So that's quite a cool little fact there. And you know, I just think it's awesome. It's beautiful art. The waifu fan collectors are going to be crazy for it. And you know, this is probably the closest thing to a full art supporter chase card in Shining Fates, because the Marnie, unfortunately, is not included in the set. So Marnie might be postponed to Battle Styles or later as a promo. We don't know yet. So Skyla is definitely the one to look out for if you are a fan of the full art supporter trainers. And at number 3, it's Ditto V. I love Ditto V. As you've been seeing from like recent PokePost videos, I've been getting a few of these Dittos. I just think they're super cute. It's just like with the Lapras we talked about earlier. This Ditto is the first ever appearance of a shiny Ditto on a card. It's crazy to believe that, you know, how popular Ditto is. How many times we've had shiny Pokemon, you know, shiny subsets and all that. It's the first time, I believe. I did do a quick Google search. Please leave a comment below if there has been another official shiny Ditto card. But yeah, so it's the first time that we've got shiny Ditto. Absolutely cute. I love his little face. Like, it's just adorable. This is going to be super popular. Ditto's a popular Gen 1 Pokemon anyway, but he's just going to be super popular, and you know, VG fans are going to love it because they're always using Dittos to, you know, breed their Pokemon. And yeah, I love this card. I'm probably going to pick up a couple of these, and Ditto V is my number 3. And at number 2, you may be surprised, but it's Charizard VMAX, Shiny Charizard VMAX. So in my notes here, I've literally just written 3 times stonks, stonks, stonks. It's going to be super hyped just for, you know, money purposes. The Charizard fans, the chase card collectors, just everyone's going to be opening tons and tons of packs, just like with Champion's Path. A fun fact actually, Shining Fates is actually a lot better than Champion's Path because there is actual other stuff, other cards of substance you can pull other than the 2 Charizards. So like, you know, what we're talking about, the Skyla, the Ditto, you know, the amazing rares and stuff. So Champion's Path is absolutely garbage compared to Shining Fates. But yeah, so Charizard itself, this Charizard is beautiful. I've seen both the English and the Japanese one now, and it's very, very beautiful. So if you are looking to purchase the Shiny Charizard GX, Shiny Charizard VMAX, don't rush to pay stupid prices early out of the gate. Just with probably much with all these cards actually. In the UK at least, like literally roughly only about 5% of people are, you know, 5% of this stuff's been given out that people have ordered, and heavy allocations all over the place. So you'll be probably looking to pay like £600, £700, maybe £800 for this Charizard VMAX, like close to $1,000 in the UK. So don't do that unless you are super desperate to maybe try and get some mint copies, send them off to Beckett's, and get them, you know, graded potentially for a black label, because we saw with the Shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates that the first black label went for something stupid like $10,000. So maybe people, you know, if you've got money to gamble, maybe try and get some black labels. But yeah, don't play silly prices for this. But as a whole, I'm still quite excited about this card. The artwork's beautiful. It's still Charizard, and you know, I'm gonna make a silly noise if I end up pulling it from one of my booster packs. just like in the other video the other day. So yeah, absolutely. Charizard VMAX is my number 2. And number 1 is actually the shiny Suicune. So it could have been easy for me just to put the Charizard as number 1 for obvious reasons, money and all that, but I absolutely love the Suicune. So fun fact, this is the only legendary Pokemon, aside from Ultra Beasts and Type Null, I think. So the only sort of popular or even half popular legendary Pokemon to have been given a half-art shiny card in the last 2 shiny sets, so Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. You know, none of the other sets, like, there's so much Pokemon, especially in Shining Fates. There's lots of good half-art shinies in Hidden Fates, but in Shining Fates, apart from, you know, a few choice Pokemon here and there, there's very few Gen 1 favourites. You know, there's very few, like, popular Pokemon, as, like, from older games. The vast majority of the Shiny Vault is made up of Galar, Sword and Shield Pokemon. So to have, like, randomly, like, a Suicune in here, one of the top, you know, 10, 20 Pokemon of all time, beautiful artwork, you know, the colour doesn't change much, but it's still a shiny Suicune at the end of the day. You know, it's amazing, it's great. it sits aside, like, if you think about, like, Charmander, Eevee, Charmeleon from Hidden Fates, like, the prices of those, Suicune is going to be in a similar kind of tier, like an S tier kind of, you know, shiny pool. And you could argue, like, you know, Suicune's very popular. It's, you know, top 3 amongst the Gen 2 Pokemon, probably. Easily the most popular of the legendary dogs, and it has some sort of amazing cards in the past and stuff. And yeah, in Japan, the Japanese version is going for like $30 to $40 US. None of the other half-art cards, Galarian Ponyta, Wooloo, Grookey, are over $15. So that just shows you how much people want the Suicune, how popular it is. And yeah, Suicune is quite an easy pick for my #1 underrated card from the set, and happily, you know, put it at my #1 place on my list for top 10 Shining Fates cards. But that's just my opinion. This is not a competitive list. This is not a, you know, what's going to be worth the most money. This is not a, you know, like, hype list. This is just my list of cards that I'm most excited for and will be looking out for and potentially picking up some copies of myself. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment below. What's, you know, was there any other cards in my top 10 that's, you know, that I missed out that maybe you would have included? You know, what you, apart from maybe the Charizard, what card are you looking forward to pulling? I'd love to know. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. Just got to 2K, and there's going to be more awesome stuff coming over the next couple of weeks to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. So yes, thank you very much, and I will see you soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider checking out our Patreon. These people did here, and they are part of the PlaySkape Games Patreon crew. They've got awesome rewards, behind the scenes content, extra videos, and all sorts of other stuff. So please check out the Patreon. Click the link in the description, and I will see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.